So welcome back. As you must have seen from the title, what today's video is gonna be about. So before we jump right into it, have a look at this meme from Instagram. Here's another one. Now you must be wondering what's wrong with this. The sad part about this meme is not about the person who's circulating it, but about the level of relativity and the fact that people have now found out a way to glorify their insecurities online, and they have met people similar to them who share similar insecurities, and now it has become a matter of pride. During the beginning of this whole internet era and all of this after the coronavirus, the main problem that we were addressing was it was about addiction. The main problem was addiction, but now the main problem here in social media has been the dark side that is coming out and the way it is overpowering the whole of internet. The thing about this internet part, the Instagram and the social media that you're using, it is so relatable, and it feels so, it feels as if they're talking just about you, and the level of relativity here is crazy. And now you have comfort in scrolling through these memes and looking at these posts and reels where your insecurities, rather than someone saying bad about it, now your insecurities are glorified, and now it is like you have come to a place where you have met people just like you with similar insecurities, and now they're taking it into a in a humorous way, rather than just disglorifying it and rather than discarding it. After the coronavirus breakdown, this was like an escape, because you had some spare time and you would go to the internet, you would go to the social media to explore what was there. But like, it used to be an escape, but now it's like you're emotionally attached to it, and you'll never know when you're engulfed by that blanket of comfort which you feel when you use social media. Now talking about the solution, you might think that the only solution to this might be quitting social media entirely, but this might be true for some people. But for any other reason, if you're not able to move out of social media, if you're not able to quit social media, then there is this important exercise, a form of a sort of an exercise that you can try, where what you're going to be doing is, let us say that you have been on social media and you've been random scrolling for about an hour. Now what you're going to be doing in the first step is that you'll take notes, as in you'll make a mental mind map as to whatever mentally you're going to recall whatever you watched in the last hour. Just keep a track of what you're watching, just to realize the type of content that you're watching. Although you won't be able to remember most of the things that you watched in last hour, because of that shift in emotional pattern and that shift in your emotions. Once you're laughing and the next moment you become very sad, you won't be able to, you won't remember most of the things that you did. So the first step is to reflect on what you've done in the last hour. So this will give you the power, you'll at least be aware of what you've watched and what you're putting into your subconscious. You need to be able to distinguish between what is right and what is wrong, because not everything you see on the internet now is true, and not everything that people tell you is right. So now while you're reflecting, you're going to be able to go back into what you've watched in that hour. And for example, there are various topics and people bringing out certain everyday new trends are coming, such as this LGBTQ community and whatever it is, the toxic masculinity, femininity. So if you are able to reflect, you won't take everything that the social media, that the people there have to tell you. You'll at least have a take of yours on this, and you'll at least be able to stand up on your own, rather than random people telling you about your sexuality. So follow this simple exercise, and this will do wonders for you. And lastly, I'd say that try to stay as far away from social media as possible. Try to do more physical activities like playing football, cricket, whatever it is, and reading books, because in the future it's going to be causing you a very bad change in your body and your mind, and by the time you realize, it's going to be too late. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.